The NBA is in the midst of its All-Star break, but we never rest, and neither does she for that matter. FanDuel and Sports Illustrated Ashley Stroehlein joins the show. First off, how was your All-Star break?
It was lovely. Had a few days off. Got to celebrate Mama Stroh's birthday.
Yes.
So we take that as we had to do it in person, so that's a good thing because, you know, as busy as we are with sports, we sometimes have to miss birthdays, but I appreciate the All-Star break coming at the perfect time for that.
Well, you've been covering the Hornets for a while. It's been a while since we've seen a rookie have as much of an impact as Con Knipple. How much has he helped the Hornets and their recent resurgence?
I mean, so much. I mean, my first interview with him in preseason, I felt like I was talking to a 10-year vet. He was so mature, so poised in all of his answers. And then his mindset, along with his teammates, young core, young coach, I just think the impact is being felt as a rookie. He's got my vote for Rookie of the Year, and I'm looking forward to what he does for years to come.
Well, here's the question. We saw him participate in 3 events during All-Star weekend, but how likely is it that he's actually going to be an All-Star one day?
I would put my money on that.
Really?
I feel like if he can continue on this trajectory, why not? Well, at least see him back in the three-point competition, I would like to think.
How much has the resurgence of the Hornets caught you by surprise? No, it caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting to be this good this soon.
I'm not going to lie, me either. And then it was like, okay, here's another win, another win. We're up to 9, going for the 10th against Detroit. Almost got that one and have won 10 of their last 11 games. But I think it's amazing for the city. You've been at Spectrum Center, and you got to see the impact that it's having right now versus how it's been in years past. And I just think you're starting to see that culture change, because when Gabe Plotkin and Rick Schnall bought the team, it was, okay, hey, be patient with us. It's going to take time. And now you're starting to see their imprint on what they want the organization to be. Changing the culture, I think, was the first step in that. And now you have a group of players and coaches and now a fan base that's starting to believe that this team can accomplish so much.
If you guys have not been to a game this year, it's a completely different atmosphere. I mean, it's electric. I got to ask you this. Of all the players, who do you think has been the biggest unsung hero of the rise for Charlotte?
Well, player-wise, I think I'm going to give it to Musa. Before you said player, I was going to give it to Coach Lee, because I feel like just watching him come in as his first-year head coach last season to what he's been through with that team, the ups and downs. But I would like to give it to Musa just because I think he's earned it. We've seen him go out there and stand up. Even the Pistons game, he wasn't going to back down at all, and his teammates were rallying around him as well. So I'll give it to Musa.
As far as the team goes, they're currently in the play-in game situation, but what do they have to do to take the next step and be a playoff contender?
That is the question of the season. I feel like we're in this position now, as you mentioned, to be in the play-in game. And I think, for me, if they get to the play-in game and they can win a play-in game, that is a huge success, because I don't know that any of us really had that as a true thing that this team was going to accomplish this season. So, because the last 2 play-in games that LaMelo has been a part of, and Miles and such, blowout games, they said, our bags are packed, like we want to go home. And so I think if you can go out there, even if you can't finish the regular season to get into a playoff series, but go and compete in the play-in game, because I think teams are taking notice of what the Hornets are doing. You're battling the best players and the best teams and getting wins. So I think they have the confidence, regardless of if it's play-in or a playoff series, that they can get there and they can get some wins in the postseason. So I think I'm so curious how they're going to be when they come back from the All-Star break.
Yep.
Can they pick up where they left off? The break couldn't have come at a worse time because they were doing so good, but hopefully they pick up right where they left off and get the wins that they need to get in.
It'll be a lot of fun. I'll be watching, or you guys be watching. You'll be watching.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.